All right, week 2 of the 6-week body makeover. Christmas is over with. New Year's is coming. So, yeah, just still, happy holidays to everyone. I hope all's going well. This week I am a little more optimistic than I was last week. Even though I know the scale's probably not going to be too kind to me this week. I didn't do too well with my diet. All the holiday stuff going on. But I am, like I said, I am still optimistic because I know this week coming up, I'm back on a regimen, doing, my exercise. My transportation is down at the moment, so I'm doing most of my exercise at the house. Got a couple videos, some barbells, just kind of getting creative with different exercise routines. So that's going pretty well. Let's see. I watched what's her name? Last Chance to Lose. I watched her video earlier. She was talking about how she's trying to stop saying which are called detractors. I learned that in my fundamentals of speech class. When you say like you know what I'm saying, those are called detractors. I pay attention in class. Yeah, it causes awkward moments. So it's like now, it's like something else I was going to talk about. I can't remember what it was now. Yeah. Like I say these first 2 weeks have been kind of rough for me, but going through some changes, some situations, or some stuff is going on. But like I said, I'm feeling optimistic right now. I'm feeling good, and I just watched the guy's video a little earlier. He was talking about, you can never lose. Okay, paraphrasing. You can never lose if you never give in. We have our ups, we have our downs, we have our setbacks, our stumbling blocks. As long as we're pressing forward, pressing toward that mark, you can never lose. Because you're keeping at it. I watched another guy, Texas 506 man, here on YouTube, and he was talking about how he had his ups and downs this year, 2009 as far as doing his reflection, and he was like, he gained back some of the weight he had lost, but for the year he had still lost like 20-some pounds. You know what I'm saying, from the previous year. So that's still a loss for the year. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, like I said, he had setbacks, kind of up and down, but for the year he had a loss. And that's progress. So I'm looking at it like that, and just looking, not to taking this thing a little bit at a time, and that's my main thing is progress. As long as I can see some progress, that helps keep me motivated, and but just my thing right now, my main thing, like I got laid off my job that was back in October, and so I've been looking for another job, and I'm getting my unemployment, so that's sustaining me for now. But not having a job is it's like that helps with your routine. It's like I feel so out of sorts right now, because it's like it's I mean, like I said, I'm getting my unemployment, but that's week to week. It's like you never know when something might happen or something change, and I don't know, but I'm used to having a routine, and I go to work, get off work, go work out. When I was working, my main thing was getting my nutrition nutritional regimen in order. But now, you know what I'm saying, that everything's so up in the air, and then my car's not working, so I tell you, it's rough. But you know, that's life. You gotta push through it, you know, and adjust, adapt, you know. It's like Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest, you know. That's how animals have survived through the ages, being able to adapt to changes in their environment, you know. And, you know, I look at it as, you know, I have that strength within me to adapt, you know, to persevere, you know, to come out on top, you know. So, that's about it. And another thing I wanted to talk about was, man, my time is ticking, but identity. I think about that a lot, because it's like, you know, growing up as a child, you know, you're learning who you are. You're learning, you know, so much as far as, you know, how the world is, you know, how, you know, who you are, you know, as far as, you know, learning about your family history, you know, your social environment, you know, so many things. But as an adult, it's like I started gaining weight when I was, let's see, I was like 12, about 12 years old. And, you know, from there, like I said, I did the math, and I gained about 25 pounds every year from the time I was 12 to about, maybe to the time I was my early 20s, something like that. And since then, you know, it's still been some gain, but not as much. And like I say, you know, the heavier I've gotten, the less mobile I've been able to become, you know. And it's like, as an adult, my weight has hindered me, and it's like, that's my identity, you know. That's how I'm identified, whether it be socially, or I mean, just whether myself, you know, it's through my weight, you know, the big guy, the fat guy, you know, the whatever, you know. But that's something and you know, as I go through this journey, as I watch other people's videos here on YouTube, you know, and people that are having success, that's one thing I've noticed, you know, people that, especially people that are, you know, in the range of have lost over 100 pounds, in that range. I notice how people talk about how, okay, this video is going to run over 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this, and I'll start another one. Alright, come in there.